Hi, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. We ruffle feathers around here. And remember, I know, we're not big friend. So we say how we feel. Because what we do is called commentary. Even though some people call it vlogging. But there's a difference. But this is not a vlogging versus commentary tutorial. So we're going to get into some commentary. Who we're talking about today is Masicka versus Alkaline. Alright. Let me start straight off the bat by saying this. I love dancehall music and I resonate with every artist that's putting out music in dancehall. It's time to shake up the place though. Because, you know, there are those in the genre right now who want to say that they are bad and them a top dog and them tough, but yet they don't want to fight. Now, I'm of the firm belief that in order for you to rumble, in order for you to wear the belt, wear the crown, assume the badness, you have to can prove it. Now, the two top contenders for me at the moment are Masicka and Alkaline. Yeah. And I'll give it to both of them that Masicka and Alkaline has solidified their place in dancehall music. Remember, I know, Masicka, when Masicka first did do him thing and on the rise, remember when them used to call him Masicka? And Alkaline was the little blind boy. So Masicka versus the little blind boy never did look too good because the little blind boy now, he took off and got a buzz earlier than Masicka did. May I walk you through this, you know? He took off and got a buzz earlier. I'm talking about, please don't think I'm the person that's calling these people these names. May I walk you through the history quickly? Seeing the little blind boy, as he was called back then, took off and had his accolades. Oh, bumper clock, man. Yeah. Took off and got his accolades earlier than Masicka. So Alkaline was out the gate with the fame first. And I think that had a lot to do more with his the fact that he tattooed his eyeball, or the fact that he had us convinced that his eyeball was tattooed. He took off more on that than anything else. And then there was a buzz. And then the talent was there also to back the buzz. Masicka did still a fight and I get clap all over the place for theme thing. But Masicka stand up in this and fight. See it? Now fast forward a little bit more down the road, and what you have was people saying, wow, you know, say Masicka and Alkaline should clash. But for some reason it seemed like the stronger Masicka got, I don't want to say it is afraid, but it's like the more elusive Alkaline got. Let's be raw and honest. Alkaline looked like he's running from Masicka. He looked like he's afraid of Masicka. Honestly, quite honestly speaking. And I'm going to say something that, again, is going to ruffle some feathers. But this is not no go round, no circle and talk. This is exactly what we're seeing in front of us today. Mark my words. They asked a question the other day while I was in Jamaica. And them say, which other dancehall artist right now could have full up that stadium there in Jamaica like Vybz Kartel just did? And for about a day or two, I said nobody. They all had 13 years to do it and none of them never do it. So even if they do it now, they did it after Kartel already set the precedence. And then I thought to myself after 2 days, I said if Masicka put his mind to it right now, Masicka can fill that stadium. Yeah, I know somebody's going to be in the comment section. SouFlo, you lost your damn mind. Masicka can't fill no stadium. Blah, blah. Masicka can fill that stadium right now in a Jamaica there. If he has the proper people behind him, He can fill that stadium. Proper promotion, put together a proper team. He can fill that stadium in Jamaica. Masicka, now that we're talking about Masicka versus Alkaline, Masicka has gotten so big. His status in dancehall, he has even surpassed Alkaline. Watch this now. Everybody in them feelings now. Here comes the vendetta fans them versus, the genocide fans them. And everybody are going to draw them corner now and talk. One bag of friggery. Masicka has surpassed Alkaline. I call it how I see it. You know what? This is one of the reasons why I feel like it is important for me to remain neutral in all of this. I don't really want to know none of them artists here. I really don't want to know any of these artists too well. And the reason is because then I probably might become too biased. But sitting outside looking in, tell me if my eye them a tweak or if I'm telling facts. There was a point in time where Alkaline was super dominant and Masicka was just blowing in the wind, hanging on, building, trying to make it. And then there comes a time, which is now, Masicka has solidly surpassed Alkaline. There is something about dancehall music that you have to come back to the rock. The rock is Jamaica. And I don't know if it has to do with Masicka being firmly planted on the rock in Jamaica versus Alkaline giving up Jamaica for overseas. When I say Alkaline the other day, I think his father passed away and he flew into the island mysteriously. Say one bomb to a couple people and he was back out again. And he don't really play Jamaica too tough like that kind of thing. Whereas Masicka in the place, pan the ground. You understand? So I think when it comes to reggae and dancehall music, the energy and the strength for the music comes from Jamaica. I think Jamaica as a whole, don't know how powerful they are, but they co-sign whatever the rest of the world is going to say is hot. If it's hot in Jamaica because Jamaicans say it's hot, then it can go overseas and bust them, because very few songs that come from reggae dancehall music in our genre from our people are able to bust overseas and then come make it big in Jamaica. Usually it starts out big in Jamaica and then take it to the world. So with that said, Masicka has surpassed Alkaline. Now, if Alkaline really and truly believes him are the baddest, maybe not the youngest anymore, but still the baddest, as he said, quote unquote, then he would have need to prove it. Now, I'm going to make a next speech. You see the two last album that Masicka dropped? Masicka dropped 438 in 2021. And 438 is an album that I think needs to be framed and put on the wall. It is a friggin' classic. And just when you thought everything was safe, that's 2021, The man boom and gosso and drop Generation of Kings. A super classic. This is Masicka solidifying himself ahead of Alkaline. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think what Alkaline really has going for him now is the New Rules concert. Right now he's getting ready to do it in Canada. I think he did it in New York recent times. And he has done it in Florida so far. And it started out in Jamaica. So he's taken his show on the road. Very smart thing to do. No bag of hold on and hatred and all that from, how the thing going at Jamaica already. So he's able to spread his wings and see different countries in the world and expand his brand and bring him thing to the world then. But that to me is like a one concert, a once a year kind of thing, right? And he has that. Masicka might want to start to think along those lines too. I don't know if it's going to be possible because the last time me here, I don't know these people's business, but the last time I heard Masicka was now signed to a label in the US. When artists get signed to labels, a lot of them lose their freedom of creativity, because although them a write song and them a say, I would like to release this song next, there's somebody there that's saying, nah, we don't think that's what needs to be released. Give us something else. You know what I mean? So the artist gets to lose the moment. No, mind you, nobody knows the artist fan base more than that artist, especially if that artist has built their fan base as a grassroots movement all the way up, like Masicka with his genocide movement, like Alkaline with his Vendetta movement, like Vibes Cartel with his Gaza movement, like Tommy Lee Sparta with his, you get the drift, like Popcorn with him Unruly movement. Like, I can go on and on. These artists are artists that have built their brand grassroots up, and no big record executive knows their audience better than them. The artist just needs to have the power backing behind them to consistently polish up the material and deliver it to their audience the best way they see how. But behind the scenes, there are talks sometimes, we don't want that song. The artist knows that that's the song their audience is waiting for. Them write it, them voice it, them say, yo, this I got crack a code, This I go up on the next level, And when they take it to the music executive, if they're signed to some record label, they hear, nah, we got to shelf that for a minute. That's not the vibe we playing right now. That's not what we looking for right now. And I hope that Masicka is not in that case, because we would soon see his efforts being stifled as well. But in the meantime, though, remember, we're on the outside looking in, so it could be very well be different. So in the meantime, what I would like to think is that he has creative control, and if he has creative control, then I want to see Masicka and Alkaline kick it off in the 2025. Masicka and Alkaline kick it off in the 2025, and check it. Don't think because Vibes Cartel said that's what who he wanted to see go at it, that's why we're saying it. I love YouTube. I love YouTube because we said this long before Vibes Cartel even came out of prison. You understand? So on the cartel said it first, make we say it. We said it first. We said it before. Masicka and Alkaline for go at it. But for some reason, I feel that, because there was a time gone by where Alkaline felt like, me too big for that youth, yeah. It was like, I don't answer to peasants and peons. I'm too big. I'm up here. I'm flexing with the none other than the big gully god. Masicka is a nobody to me. I'm not wasting my energy warring him. And truthfully speaking, right, if you look at it, prize fighters don't just go around fighting anybody who said them want to fight. Them fight contenders who can bring in a crowd. Them fight somebody who has a buzz. You know what I mean? And I guess Masicka's buzz was not loud enough at the time. But now, Masicka has outbuzzed Alkaline. Leave your comments in the comment section below and be brave and talk truth and don't be biased. Is Masicka not ahead of Alkaline now? Is Masicka buzz not bigger than Alkaline's buzz right now? Do you think that Masicka could pack the stadium in Jamaica as well? And also, can Alkaline handle Masicka in a clash, and can Masicka handle Alkaline in a clash? I'll answer the last one for you, because I already tell you the others. Alkaline and Masicka in a clash would be something to hear, something to see. That would be something for the culture. Masicka has a kind of delivery there, and Masicka is super lyrical. So is Rotted Alkaline. So two young gunners them need to shoot it out and make we decide who the real top dog is. Alright. Remember, I'm not call nobody no dog, because D-O-G spelled backwards also means G-O-D. God in the flesh, God on earth. See? So respect to two artists them, respect to the two of them, but it's time that we do dancehall music like dancehall music was meant to be done. I say do it for the culture, man, because the culture needs this. Who says? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one, and I'll catch you on the next video. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out. Peace.